Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. My video title, you know what this video is about. Arsenal is tired, of course. I was in Orlando and I flew back, and then watched the Sunday night football game. Probably should have stayed in Orlando because the Steelers did not do what they're supposed to do. The Steelers were up at 6. They was up 16-7, of course, at halftime, and blew the lead. The defense didn't play good, and in the fourth quarter, they was up too at one point. It was 19-14. Now the Packers was right at the. They was in the red, so it was already right to go. It was like second and goal or something like that too as well. For Josh Jacobs ran in for a touchdown. The Steelers defense looked absolutely horrible. The Steelers defense have given up over 26 points per game. The past was like 12 weeks, I think. Past 12 weeks they've given up a lot, and they have given up 30 a lot of times. Like they usually you'll see the Steelers defense when it's in their prime. Like not giving up 30, like they like have it once a season or something like that. Maybe twice like that, but they give 30 a lot so far. The Jets put up 30 points on us. The Bengals put up 30 points on us. Now you look at, of course, the Packers put up 30 points on us like that. Still not being able to stop anything. This time they did a better job of stopping the run, but they couldn't stop the pass. Jordan Love had almost 400 passing yards in this game. Went out there and handled business against the Steelers, and Steelers couldn't do anything, and then they dropped to 4-3. Now they're still top of their division like that, but not for long, probably. Playing like this and playing defense like this, and you got a tough stretch of games. The Packer game, of course, and then you have, of course, next the Colts. And after the Colts, you got the Chargers. Then you got the Bengals in the division game again. So it's some tough games out there for the Steelers. But one thing I don't understand about this is, of course, we already know the defense. Sorry, defense sucked. The defense is sorry like that. But the Steelers, let me put the team stats up. Yeah, the Steelers held the Packers to like I think. Like 20, like 18, 19 rushing yards in the first half. Second half, the backup running back they had, Wilson, had some nice runs like that, and the Packers ended up finishing with 94 rushing yards. The Steelers had 93 rushing yards in this game. 81 of those came in the first half. The rest came in the second half. They only ran the ball a few times, like 3 times in the second half. For some reason, they shied away from running the football when it was effective. They was effective in getting yards. You got your first touchdown, make the game 16-7 when you ran the football. Like that, they stopped running the football and just started trying to air it out a little bit, holding the ball too long, getting sacked, allowing the pressure to get in there and stuff as well. And they messed themselves up. They lost this game from their own stupidity like that. So now they're sitting at 4-3. They look bad defensively, and then offensively, of course, like I mentioned, shying away from the things that were working, and they messed yourself up like that too as well. So defense, I can't even say, but the defense is bad. Like we know the defense is bad. Like that, TJ Watt and Cam Hayward, those guys holding out. Holding out for what? You're not doing anything like that. We don't see them. Like it could be. I know a big part of it is scheme, of course. Not moving the guys around, of course, and scheming them in the right spots to help them thrive, and not utilizing Herbig. Why is Herbig not out there getting more targets? You're using these guys who not getting it done. I think pick Herbig out there. Let them go out there and get some more, not targets, but I meant to say more snaps. And let them get some more snaps out there and play and stuff as well. So I don't know what the Steelers going to do. You got to play some tough games coming up. And I had us losing that Colts game to start the season off. I thought we would win against the Packers and against the Bengals, but we lost those games. In both of those games, we had the lead to start in the game as well, and blew the lead, of course, as well. We had a 9-point lead in this game, and we ended up losing by 10 like that. So, yeah, the Steelers messed themselves up in this game, and then boneheaded mistakes. And then on that one drive, when it's 3rd and 2, D. Metcalf. We had a Claypool before. We had, of course, GP before. You said GP was kind of like a head case and stuff. They didn't want to keep him around. Now you got another one like that. D. Metcalf making a stupid mistake. And like I mentioned before, like I said, D. Metcalf is a good player, but he has a lot of personal penalties. Look at his record of personal penalties. He had a lot of them. He's one of the leading people in it like that. I think he is the leading person in it like that too as well. Over the past like 4 or 5 years like that. He made the stupid play. 15-yard penalty. Now it's 3rd and 17, and if your team was trying to drive down the field to get a touchdown to try to make it at least a 1-score game again, but that right there happens and it messed everything up, and the Steelers, just messed themselves up like that. And then you go 1 for 10 on 3rd down, and most of those was like 3rd and long because you kept holding the ball too long, getting sacked, putting yourself in 3rd and 20 situations, 3rd and 17, 3rd and 15. You're not built like that. Your offense not built like that to get that done like that. And your defense, the highest paid defense, one of the highest paid defenses in the league, like that too as well, is not working apparently. In my opinion, I think you should move, like I mentioned in the offseason, I said you got to move some money from defense side on offense because it's not working. It's the same formula of defense. If this was 2010, it would definitely work with this style of stuff. But it's not 2010 anymore. This is 2025. So I feel like still need to overload on offense. Like one of the commenters, you know, on my channel, the RCGB channel, one of the supporters of the channel, a big time supporter of the channel, Byron Nelson, he was saying that the Steelers should maybe look to get a Breece Hall, and that'd be interesting. Bringing a guy like that, Jalen Warren is good too, but 1-2 punch with the running backs. And I would add another receiver too as well. I would just overload and get pieces on the offense, and I wouldn't focus on defense anymore. I just get pieces on the offense like that and try to overload, try to win games through that. Like that, win games through the offensive style of things and start playing aggressive offensively like that. Going for 4th down, doing different things offensively like we kind of used to do with the Killer Bees. Because the Killer Bees era, we had more success in that era than we had with this era with the defense. The defensive era, we have not made the AFC Championship game or the Super Bowl. Killer Bees era, we didn't win the Super Bowl. Make it there to the Super Bowl. We get to the AFC Championship game, of course, and we had some nice playoff runs, of course, as well with that era, and we won a lot of games like that. Being number 1 seed before, and number 2 seed before, and different things like that with that era of being on the offensive side of things. So maybe the Steelers need to revert back to being offensive based because his defensive style not working like it used to work, like 2008 and 2009 and stuff like that. So we'll see the Steelers make some moves. The trade deadline is November 4th, so that'd be what? That's actually, it's like what day is that actually? What's the exact day? Is on. The trade deadline is on Tuesday. Okay, so it's 2 weeks from now. So you got this week, and then you got so 2 weeks from now trade deadline. So we'll see what happens. They're still making any moves. If not, they'd be in the same predicament. They probably they probably make the playoffs still. They're still always finally make the playoffs. I don't know how, but it'll be the same story when you get to the playoffs and then you play a team that you're outclassed against. They hype it up. Of course, we're like, yeah, we're gonna go out there and do our thing, and then you go out there and then you lose, and there's the same story. Like, we'll bounce back and make a signing and sign some old, washed-up veteran who was once good but not good anymore. Bring him on the team. People get overhyped, and we start winning some games, and then we lose some games, and then we win and make a surge into the playoffs, and we hype ourselves up, and we lose again, and then we do the same thing over and over and over and over, one more time, over and again. So we'll see what happens, of course. I'm hoping it's something different this time, but insanity right now for us. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content, and leave your thoughts down below. You know, and leave everything down below. I'm about to go to sleep, but I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.